round number 8. So we start, and we actually see that the opponent is playing a Ludus deck. Makes me think that it could be Death Shadow. Yes, I'm afraid of that deck because it's a bad matchup, and I prefer to keep a hand that's decent against that, because if it's something else, I can actually deal with it. The only other deck that I would think that it would play Ludus at this point would be Hammer, which I'm fine with, or Mill, which I don't think that it would do that well, and I actually have a good matchup against them. And indeed, it is Hammer. We're happy. We do nothing at this point. Second Giver of Runes. We don't mind that. Cracking for black. I cracked for black instead of white, because I also have Cavern. I could have done it also the other way. I could have cracked for white, and with Cavern I could have named Insect, so I would be able to play my Realmwalker too. But I draw Devoted Druid, and I'm pretty happy about that. What I'm gonna play this turn, it's obvious. I'm gonna play Devoted Druid, Maya Vimaya, because I don't want to play the Cavern yet, and proceed from that point on. They have 2 cards in hand. I think they're waiting for the Urza Saga to get them the hammer. I named Cleric with this just to be safe. And actually, I'm untapping a Curian Ranger. I'm untapping a Devoted Druid to cast Chord of Calling, because I don't want to give them the extra card, and I can pay that extra mana with Cavern of Souls. I want to minimize the chances of them being able to get out of it. And I'm gonna fast forward again. I'm gonna add tons of mana, and first I'm gonna play Realmwalker before I play Company, because I want to play first of all the top of my deck. It actually helps you dig deeper, and it maximizes the chances of hitting the finisher. But the finisher was on the top of the deck, and we are happy about that. And as always, just to be safe, I had no reason not to cast everything inside. So that's the point that we actually had. Actually didn't cast Company. We're just doing the Azuri pumps with infinite mana, and we're killing them. So game number 2 against Hammer. We are 1-0 up. And this is the hand we draw. It's a fantastic hand. We have everything we need. And at this point, I'm very sure that I'm gonna turn 3 combo him to death. As you may have seen by now, the deck doesn't really win through combo as much as some people think. I actually win more games through Elvis Heritage Druid, Curian Ranger, plus War Master, or Azuri. And there he had the attack. And that's when Prismatic Ending changed our plans. I always like to kill my Devoted Druid in response to any exile effect, because I prefer it to be in the graveyard because of Grist. And also because of Finale. Who knows, maybe you need to bring it back. At this point, our plan changes. We have to go for the Archstreet plan. We know that they have 2 hammers in hand. They drew one with the first Stoneforge and the second with the second Stoneforge. So I'm almost certain I'm dead. I'm just hoping that maybe the opponent will, who knows, put the other second hammer on the other creature and let me survive. But that's not the case. And that's how we lose on turn 4 for once. I guess because usually we are the ones that are faster. So round 8, game 3 against Hammer. We're 1-1. So let's see how it goes. This first hand, even though it does have potential, I don't want to keep it. I do believe that I can do better than that at the one lander, especially after seeing the opponent having a removal. So I decide to mulligan, and this is a perfectly fine hand. We have 3 devoted druids, finale to get either Vizier or a finisher, and we proceed with this hand. We bottom 1 devoted druid, obviously, we don't need 3 of them. End of his turn, we're going to fetch. Okay, he's playing. There you go. And we actually draw the combo. I was pretty lucky, but even without that, I had the solution. He has 2 cards in hand. I'm not blocking, not even in 10,000 years. There was no way he was killing me that turn. And unless he had a dismember, right now he's dead. He doesn't have colored mana. So, and as always, I try to be safe. And I will cast my whole hand before I cast Finale. Because Finale is going to be my finisher too. And all my creatures will be able to attack. So I'm adding a good amount of mana at this point. Company, we have enough mana. We can pay for the Esper Sentinel. And now we realize that right now we are 6-2, and we're moving into the last round, thinking that yes, probably if we win the last match, we're gonna finish in the first 32 and do pretty well. And that's it. And as always, I'm clicking the creatures one by one. It's very late for me, and I don't want to mess up and skip my attack or anything. So, last round, let's see.